Some people need an intro, but not this gentleman. Let's hear it for Sean Astin.
Hello. I wanted to talk to whoever's on the microphone for Wizard in the hall. Because don't like that.
That's Jerry.
Jerry's, he's in trouble.
Yeah, we'll talk to Jerry afterwards.
But this sounds about right, doesn't it? All right. Nice to see you all. I'm glad you've spread out. You know, I mean, everybody, it feels like there's people to look at everywhere you gaze, you know?
Nobody in the nosebleeds, though. Well, a little bit, too, and then, all right.
She's like the emperor of some distant galaxy, insists on being apart from the rest of the people in case of emergency.
How's everybody doing today? I say you've been pretty busy at your booth today.
Yeah, man. St. Louis, I should get a house here. I think I was here last year. Actually, on stage there were couches here with Sean Bean, and Sean and Elijah Wood was here, and there might have been somebody else here. I can't remember, but
Billy Boyd.
William Boyd. Billy Boyd. Well, we get to see each other. He does a little bit more of these than some of the other guys. So he and I get to see each other on the regional Comic-Con circuit, if you will. And I was just texting him yesterday. That's private.
Then why'd you bring it up?
But then I'm trying to think. I mean, I've been in St. Louis for several conventions like this. I've been here for political stuff. I've been here for speeches. Like I see the arch and I'm like, there you are. You know what I mean? Like, yeah.
Does anybody need a roommate?
I gotta pay. How many people? We had the big fires in California last summer and fall, really in the fall, late fall. And we were evacuated from our house at one point for 5 days. And the first 2 days we went to a hotel, fancy hotel, with 4 dogs and 2 cats and a guinea pig and 2 daughters and me. I think I was the most cumbersome of everything, but and then we went and stayed at a friend's house for a night, and then we finally figured out that Airbnb is a thing. Yeah, so we did Airbnb for 2 days, and it was basically someone's garage. But it was so nice. It was so nice to just be able to sit down and not worry, close the door and the dogs are okay. Anyhow, so I have an update from the career front, if anybody wants to know. Did any of you catch Big Bang Theory? I play Dr. Pemberton.
Yeah.
That's fun. I loved the show from the minute it came out. It did for fandom. It did a lot for fandom. Let me just put it that way. I was doing some of the Comic-Cons down in, obviously the San Diego Comic-Con, but I did one in Chicago, and it was still considered among many in the entertainment industry, and probably by a lot of fellow actors, as kind of like, oh, I don't know if I'd ever want to do that. And the next thing you know, Big Bang Theory comes out, and they make heroes out of convention goers, so I loved how much they were passionate about Lord of the Rings and Star Trek and even Doctor Who. There's a lot of things that I didn't know that I kind of learned watching that show. And I think I might have even asked my agents, like, can you see if I can be on the show? Like, they make a lot of references to Gollum and Samwise and, and nothing came of it. And then I got an email from an agent, I don't know, a few months back saying, hey, they'd like you to appear on the show. So, and I really didn't want to portray myself. My good friend Will Wheaton is on the show, and he is so good at being my friend Will and Will Wheaton, the star that's on that show, but I didn't want to do that, and they had offered me this character of Dr. Pemberton. So Dr. Pemberton was on, and then Cal Penn. I don't know whose idea it was to team me and Cal Penn up, but it was a hoot. We had a really good time. And then they brought me back for last 2 nights ago's episode, and they've teased that we're in another one coming up in a couple weeks. So there is that. My mom